Welcome. My name is Debbie Gleeson, and I am your mobility coach for this bright Thursday morning here in sunny California. So today, we are going to be, the only equipment you are going to need, we're going to be doing primarily most of the class standing. We will be working with one stick, two sticks, and even utilizing our little short stick. But if you just have one stick, that's fine. I'm going to be showing you different movements that you can do with the one stick. One thing I do want you to have handy is a pad, a pillow. Towards the end of the class, we will be on our knee. So if you have any knee issues, I want you to have a pad handy to rest that knee on when we get there. All right, let's get to it. Let's get warmed up. So we're gonna start with our 6 foot or 7 foot stick, and let's just get the body warmed up in the planes of motion. So taking a nice wide horse stance, your feet are well grounded, and I want you to take a big inhale up, and let's hit that sagittal plane. Big inhale, and exhale. Let's do it again. Scoop the air up, inhale up, really opening up, and roll it down. One more time. Inhale up, and hold. Drop those shoulders in your back pocket. So again, you're in a nice wide stance, just a light grip on your stick. And let's just take a nice little tilt to the right, or whichever direction you want to go in, and left. Take it nice and slow. You're hitting that horizontal plane, and just really allow your body to feel this. Really focus on what you're feeling. And I want you to focus on deep breathing throughout the class. Getting that oxygen pumping. Bring it up high, and let's take a nice little wall slide and roll it down behind the head and neck, right across the shoulders, and lift up. We're just getting warmed up, you guys. And lower. Resting that stick right across the shoulders. I want you to take a nice wide open arms. Hands are resting. And again, horse stance, we're gonna hit that transverse plane. I want you to slowly turn to your right, nice and slow. And the movement is in the upper body. So the stick should be facing right towards me. Slowly, slowly turn to the left. You want to keep the rotation just to the upper body. One more time. And nice and slow to the left. Just really warming up the spine. And let's bring it center. Let's bring it up and around, and rest that stick right across the hips. I want you to check your stance here. Feet are parallel, wide stance, and we're gonna do a nice little hinge forward. So I'm just gonna show it to you sideways because I want it to be a hinge. You're not just bending, you're pushing that stick right into the hips, maybe about 30 to 40% pressure, and just slowly, slowly hinge. As you do, you're gonna open your arms out, feeling that right in the back of the hamstrings. Go as deep as you can. Focus on your range of motion and slowly come out of it. Nice. Let's do one more time. One more time. So I'm going to show it to you this way. Just opening up, sliding the arms out, keeping pressure into the hips. Breathe. And slowly, slowly, slowly come out of it. From here, we're going to roll that stick. We're just get some mobility going, you guys. Get some movement. Just rolling the stick right across the hips. We're getting ready to really open up. So take it 1, 2, on 3. Slowly wrap that stick around the head and neck. Nice big wide movement. Let's do it again. Roll, open out. Really feel this in that upper thoracic spine area, and roll. Let's do that. Roll across the hips again. Keeping your stance stable. Take it 1, 2, 3 to the opposite side, up and around. Really open up. Nice. Let's do it again. Breathe. One more time. And just soften it up. Beautiful. All right, let's take our stick to 12 o'clock. Again, I'm going to show it to you sideways because I really want you to focus on The placement of the stick, it's right at 12 o'clock, right in front. Your stick is at an angle. I want you to start with that right hand stacked on top of the left. And it's just right about chin height, okay? We are gonna do a standing baby pose to really lengthen the spine. As you push the stick forward, I want you to pull the hips back and lengthen. Breathe. Take a big inhale, exhale. If you want to go ahead and just explore this movement, you can sway side to side slightly. Soften those knees and slowly round out of it. From here, 12 o'clock still, I want you to turn your feet out to a nice plie squat stance here. Again, hand is straight across. We are going to open up the shoulder. Drive that stick in about 30 to 40% pressure, and I want you to slowly, slowly open out. Keep driving that stick into the floor. You've got that radiation going, driving it in, and now slowly wrap across the body, getting that nice stretch for the shoulder. Breathe. Let's do one more. Keep driving it in. I want to say it's about 40 to 50% pressure here, driving that stick. Keeping it nice and controlled, and wrap it across the body again. If you want to just gently press with that opposite hand. Hold, breathe. Bring it back center, and come out of it. Shake it out. Let's get that other side. So this time, left hand stacked on top of the right. So hand placement really makes a difference with what you're feeling in the movement. Driving it down, I want you to drive the stick into the body. We're gonna go into that standing baby pose. Feet become parallel here. Push the stick forward and pull the hips back and lengthen. Breathe, nice long length through the spine. Keep those knees softened, you guys. Careful not to hyperextend the knees. You want a softened knee. If you want to explore this a little more, you can sway, breathe. Big inhale, exhale. Soften those knees, slowly round out of it. Nice. Let's just bring the stick maybe about 12 inches further in front. Drive that stick in. And again, it's about 40 to 50% pressure. Drive that stick into the floor. Open those feet out, plie. And let's just open out. The movement is all in that left arm. Just nice, open. I want you to slowly, slowly wrap the hand across the body. If you want to gently press with that opposite hand for a little deeper stretch, you can. And one more time, open out. Breathe, big inhale. And exhale, hold. Bring it back center and slowly come out of it. All right, we're gonna move to our hanging monkey pose here. This is a great one. We're gonna open up that whole right fascial line, so your stick is to the right of you. You're in a nice white horse stance. If you have 12, if you're thinking about the clock, you've got 1 and 2. I want it at 2 o'clock, so it's right about 12 inches from that right foot. Strong grip at the top, so this is gonna work our grip activation, our grip strength. And I want you to just go ahead and let the body hang. Trust the stick, folks. It's very strong. What it's relying on is your grip here. So you're just hanging. That's why they call it hanging monkey. And if you want to just go ahead and explore it a little bit, you can add a little movement. It's optional. Big inhale and exhale. Hold it there for a moment. Slowly, slowly come out of it. Nice. Whew. You might feel like one arm's longer. Let's even it out. Take it to that left side. So again, we have 12, 11, 10 o'clock. Placement of the stick. Strong grip with that left hand. Take a big inhale. Hang, exhale. Really opening up, feeling that right in that left side. Opening up that long line, long fascial line here. And you can just go ahead and Explore it again if you want to, just move around. This is your time to hang out. And just breathe. Nice. Slowly come out of it. All right, we're getting through our warm-up here, but before we move on to strength, a couple more moves. We're gonna warm up our ankles. Take that stick to 12 o'clock. And it doesn't matter which hand is stacked on top. Just I want you to go ahead and drive the stick in. It's about 30 to 40%, but as we warm up our ankles, you're gonna radiate it a little bit more into the floor. So feet are parallel. I want you to connect those toes, big toe, pinky toe, heel to the ground, okay? I'm gonna show it to you just at a little angle here, right here. Drive it in, core is nice and tight. Let's start with that right foot and just dorsiflex, lift that heel and lower. Alternate, let's go to the left and lower. And again, lift right. So we're keeping the movement at a nice little tempo here. Breathe. We're gonna lift both heels. Get stabilized, drive. If it's not comfortable with both, just alternate right and left. Let's try it. Lift both heels up. Nice. And lower. Let's do it again. Lift up. This time we're gonna hit a horizontal plane. I want you to just, I'm gonna show it to you this way, just so you can see this a little bit better. Your dorsiflex up on those toes. You're gonna roll and shift the ankles to the right. So it's your pinky toe on the right, big toe on the left. Drive that stick in. Slowly, slowly take it to the other side. If you need a break, take a break. Let's go back, take it to the right. Breathe, take it to the left. Take it center and lower. Nice, shake it out. Ha, okay you guys, grab your second stick. We are gonna open up the hips. So I want you to take, and again, you can do this with one stick too. I'll show a little modification here if you only have one stick. I want you to take both sticks, they're parallel right here. I want you to drive that stick, both sticks, into the floor, about 30 to 40% pressure, okay? Hand placement, just right about eye level. Step forward with the left, right between the stick, step back with that right leg. So you're right here. Reach up high, strong grip, and we're gonna hang. So go ahead and just let that back knee drop to the floor and just hang. Now you can do this with one stick too. If you have one stick, you're just gonna be right here, okay? If you have both, you're working bilaterally. One, you're working unilaterally. Just breathe. All right, we're gonna do a little rotation here. Make sure that that knee is not tracking over the toe. So watch that front leg. And you're gonna slowly just turn to your right. Nice and slow. Breathe. Slowly take it to the left. You're gonna feel that in the hip right there. Breathe. One more time. Take it to the right. If you have one stick, you're gonna have that left hand supporting that other stick. And turn. Take it center, push into the floor, and slowly come out of it. Shake it out, nice. Let's get that opposite side. So right foot forward, left foot back. Nice deep lunge stance. Here we go. Let's hang. Just hang out here for a minute, you guys. Your back foot is dorsiflexed here. So again, I'm just going to show this to you. Keep hanging here. I'm just going to show it to you real quick. If you are working only with one stick, you could be right here, okay? With the rotation, let's slowly rotate to the left. You could be right here. To take it to the opposite side, just right here. And if you really want to extend, add that open arm. One more time. So again, if you have two sticks, you just got both arms up, working bilaterally. And reach, come back center, and come out of it. One more for our warm-up. I think we're pretty warmed up. I know I am. This is our final warm-up move, and then we're going to move to strength phase. All right, so feet right in between the sticks. All right, taking a wide open arms here. I would say the sticks are probably about maybe 12 inches away from your feet. So let's go ahead and do a little drive. About 30 to 40%. I want you to drive those sticks in. Drive. Draw navel into spine. Focus on keeping nice and steady. Release. Shake it out. Let's do it again. This time 30 to 40% drive. Drive it. Now I want you to raise up that right leg. Nice 90-degree angle here. Tuck that foot. You ready for this? As you kick back, you're gonna drive the sticks towards me, forward. Kick back, you're coming into an airplane pose. Really lengthen, you guys, focus. Find a focal point on the floor. This is balance. Your body should be warmed up enough to do this. If this is too much, you could have a toe on the ground for support. Breathe. All right, let's open up the arms. As we do that, I want you to drive that right knee up. And let's explore our range of motion here. Try to drive the arms back. Just go, not to the point of pain. Don't do anything to the point of pain. Just to your comfortable range of motion. Let's do one more. Kick back. You might be able to go about 10% deeper here. And lengthen. Breathe. And let's go ahead and open up. Nice strong core. Open up the chest. Bring it back to neutral and shake it out. All right, we have that left side. Feet together. 30 to 40% pressure. I want you to drive. Press that stick into the floor, both sticks. Let's lift that left knee. And I want you to go ahead and tuck, extend back as you reach the arms forward. So the key here, you guys, is keeping that connection with the sticks to the floor. You gotta keep that drive. And I wanna say it's about 40 to 50% that you're driving those sticks in. Big inhale. Exhale, open up. Hold. Let's do one more. Let's try to get a little bit of a deeper range of motion if we can, maybe 10, 20% deeper. So let's go ahead and tuck and reach, lengthen. Keep a nice long line from the head, neck, and spine, all the way to the tip of your toe back there. And let's do that drive. Open up. Maybe a little bit deeper in the chest. Bring it back neutral and lower. All right, you guys, I'm warmed up. Grab your short stick. We're gonna work into our strength phase now. But again, if you don't have a short stick, you can absolutely use the 6-foot or 7-foot. I just wanna demonstrate a little bit with the shorter stick. Okay, here we go. Nice wide horse stance. I want your grip, palms are facing back. And let's just go ahead and do a little grip activation to get rolling here. So just bring the stick up, right about chest height. About 20 to 30%, I want you to shorten the stick as if you're trying to push it together. So 1, 2, 3, push. You're gonna feel that in the anterior chain. Let's pull like we're trying to pull the stick apart. 1, 2, 3, pull. Feeling it right in the lats in the posterior chain. You want to keep that core nice and tight. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, push. I think I did 50 to 60%. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, pull. And then release it. There's a lot of studies shown with correlation with grip strength, how important it is for internal organs, strong grip, strong heart. So this is a great tool for training your grip. All right, let's go ahead and take a nice lunge stance. We're gonna add on. So foot is dorsiflexed. We're gonna take the stick into the chest and we're gonna do a chest press. But as we're doing this movement, we're gonna be activating our grip. So right into the chest. I want you to go ahead and push the stick together and extend out. Pull, drive the stick back. I want you to feel that squeeze through your shoulder blades, activating those muscles. 1, 2, 3, push and press out. It's just like you're doing a chest press. I want you to pull. Now, we're gonna push, and as we push, we're gonna rotate to our left, right over that left leg. So go ahead and push. Slowly, slowly rotate to the left. Go to your range of motion. Keep that push, keep that grip activation going. Are you ready to pull? 1, 2, 3, pull. Oh yeah, bring it back center. Keep pulling, bring it into the chest. Let's do one more, and let's push. We don't need weights, let's just do this. And press. I want you to pull. Now push and rotate to the left. Keep it nice and stable. You guys are working. 1, 2, 3, pull. Yes. Keep pulling as you drive the stick back into the chest. Shake it out and come out of it. Whew. All right, let's get that opposite side. How are we doing? All right, you guys, opposite leg. So if I show it to you sideways, be careful. You're not here. You want to have that nice 90-degree angle, okay? Your dorsiflex right here. So here we go. Bring that stick right into your chest. One more. Go ahead and push. As you're pushing, press that stick out. I want to say it's about 40 to 50% pressure, okay? And pull. Maybe a little more. Let's go ahead and push. Slow rotation to your right, or whatever side you're working on. Go slow and controlled. Ready? 1, 2, 3, pull. Really activating that lat. Keep pulling and drive the stick into the chest. Squeeze through those shoulder blades. And push. One more. We're going to do one more. Chest press out. Breathe. And pull. 1, 2, 3, pull. Yes. One more time. Push. 50 to 60%. Let's go. Push. Slow, slow rotation. Keep it nice and steady. 1, 2, 3, pull. Keep pulling that stick apart. Drive that stick into the chest. Squeeze through those shoulder blades. And relax. Whew. All right, you guys, grab your taller stick. We're getting ready for a 3-part bow and arrow. This is one of my favorite stick mobility exercises, but I'm going to show you 3 different parts, okay? So starting with your taller stick here, I'm going to show it to you sideways. I want you to place the stick right at 12 o'clock, but out in front at an angle. Right hand has the high grip, left leg comes forward. So you're going to feel this in the hamstring and in the glutes and in the core. It's a core strengthener. So you're probably about a good foot or so away from the stick, maybe more than that. I want you to go ahead, left hand is right at the center, and you're going to go ahead and sit back. So you're feeling that in this right glute. If you need to adjust the stick further away from you, do it, because you want about 50 to 60% pressure. Drive with that top hand. You're driving with that top hand. It's sticking to the floor. We're going to activate by pulling the stick in. So it's going to really be a nice core strengthener. So 1, 2, 3, pull. Now it's not a crazy pull. You're in this isometric strength move here. Keep pushing the stick in as you pull. And release. Let's do one more rep. Drive that stick in, reach forward, shift your weight back so you're feeling that, keeping that foot flex, hamstring, glute. Now for the strength. 1, 2, 3, pull. So you're pushing and pulling at the same time. Breathe, draw that navel in the spine, hold. Slowly come out of it, nice. Let's get that other side. I'll show it to you this way since you know what it looks like now. So we have left hand, your stick is at an angle, right foot forward, flex, left knee is softened, gripping the stick, and we're gonna go ahead and do that hinge first. Now I can tell I need to push that stick further away from me to get that movement, to get that strength going. Strong grip, 1, 2, 3, and pull. Focus on driving that elbow into your body, but of course it's not gonna go all the way, okay? Hold, breathe, and slowly come out of it. Shake it out. Let's do one more. Drive that stick in, reach forward. Let's go into that hinge, hips back. 1, 2, 3, and drive. So you're pushing that stick down with that left hand. You're feeling it in the shoulder, driving that elbow in. Slowly come out of it. Whew, all right. 2 more parts of this bow and arrow. So you're coming in nice parallel. Stick is about maybe like 5, 6 inches away from your right foot. Reaching up high. And just go ahead and just soften the knees and just bend forward just slightly. It's not a hang, just strong grip. And I want you to reach across the body with that left hand. The activation is going to be pushing, so that's going to be activating that tricep here and core. The key here, the movement is here. You're not turning into it. All right, here we go. Reach across the body. 1, 2, 3, activate. Breathe. You're pulling and pushing. Slowly come out of it. Shake it out. Let's do one more. Strong grip with that right hand. Just bending a little bit. Reach across with that left hand. And 1, 2, 3, activate. Breathe. And slowly come out of it. Nice. Left side. So again, just a few inches from that left foot. Square off those hips. Drive that stick into the floor. Just slight little bend forward. We're working with the right hand now. Reach across the body. We're going to activate. 1, 2, 3. Activate. Focus on your stance a little bit. Try to really keep those hips squared off as much as possible. And slowly come out of it. Shake it out. One more. There we go. So just bending slightly. Right hand comes across the body. 1, 2, 3, activate. Big inhale, exhale. And slowly come out. Nice, you guys. We're getting there. Okay, final bow and arrow, or traditional bow and arrow. So one of the things with bow and arrow, the closer it is to your body, the more progressive the activation or the movement's going to be. The further away, it's a little more modified. So just feel it out. So I'm going to bring it in closer. My right hand slides down to the center. And I want you to take a reach up with that left hand, gripping the top. Square off those hips. Before we go into that activation, we are going to shift our weight to the left. So I want you to shift your weight. And again, the movement is here. Strong grip. 1, 2, 3. Activate. Not too deep. We're going to do 2 of them. So the next one you can progress your range of motion a little bit. Breathe. And slowly come out of it. Shake it out. Rep number 2. Drive that stick in. Shift your hips to the left. Strong grip. 1, 2, 3. Activate. So this one, you're going a little bit deeper. If you feel like you've got more in you, you can actually gaze up to the sky and go a little deeper. Only if comfortable. And slowly, slowly come out of it. Nice. All right. Left side. How we doing, folks? Okay. Left side bow and arrow. Hand at the center. And again, the closer it is to the body, the more progressive. And the further away, it's a little bit more modified. So do what feels right. Drive that stick in. Reach up with that right hand. Square off those hips. Here we go. Shift your weight to the right. Take a big inhale. Exhale, activate. And just hold. Nice little isometric strengthener here. I love this move. You need to do your bow and arrow every day. Slowly come out of it. And soften those shoulders. All right, you guys, let's do rep number 2. And then we're going to be working close into our deep stretch portion of the class. So shift hips. Let's go a little deeper. 1, 2, 3. Activate. And again, if you want to explore the depth of this range of motion, you can gaze up to the sky. Keep that strong grip. Inhale, exhale. Slowly, slowly come out of it. Whew, nice, you guys. All right. We are moving on to our deep stretch portion of this class. You're going to be working with your pad a little bit. So I want you to go ahead and we're still working with the single stick here. I want you to rest it right along the top of that upper back, top of the sacrum area. Take a nice wide open stance here. Let's just do a little mobility before we get into these deep stretches. So I want you to just do a little kayak movement, keeping that connection of the stick to your lower back. Just roll, breathe. Let's reverse that movement, reverse. You're just rolling the stick back, giving that lower back a nice little massage. And bring it right back to that neutral position. I'm going to challenge you guys a little bit. We have been working hard, so we are going to see how our stability is. So feet are parallel, soften knees, wide hands, and I want you to go ahead and hinge your body forward. Nice 90-degree angle, okay? So you're right here. That stick is resting on the back, and just go ahead and lift your hands if you want, keeping the fingertips right to the stick. If you're feeling even more stable, try to lift those hands away. Breathe. Think as if you had a hot cup of tea on that lower back, or a shot of tequila, I don't know. You don't want it to spill. If you feel up to it, try a little more of a challenge. Reach those hands forward, keep a long line in your spine. You're feeling this in your hamstrings. Breathe, slowly come back, connect, soften the knees, and coming out of it. All right, here we go. Keeping the stick right where it is, we're gonna do a nice little transverse turn to our right. The leverage is in our left hand, so you're in charge of how deep you wanna go into this twist, just by pushing. As you can see, if I push, how it pulls my opposite arm open, opening up the chest. Let's take it to the other side. Let's do again. Bring it forward. One more time, opposite side, keeping that connection to your back. Rolling across your hip. Bring it center. All right. Let's do it again. Turn to your right. This time though, you're gonna push that stick, the top of that front stick, down to the ground. You're hinging forward. Connect with the floor. Connect. You're driving with that backhand, drive it into the floor. If you want to explore, you can push the body weight forward, come up on the toes if you want, work in the calves. Lower, slowly come back, unhinge, and let's get that other side. Rotate to the left, and dip down, connect to the floor, drive it with that back top hand, drive it into the floor. And go ahead and push your body weight forward. You're gonna feel that open up that left fascial line there. You're feeling it in that chest, shoulder. If you wanna lift again, this is optional. Breathe. Lower the heels, soften the knees, unhinge, and come back. All right, you guys, final deep stretch here in this position. We're gonna do slap shot. Wide stance, you're in a nice wide horse stance. Let's go ahead and hinge the body forward. I want you to turn towards your right, so pushing the stick with that left hand, try to connect to 12 o'clock. Open up wide, open up wide. Breathe. And if you want to explore this a little deeper, take a lateral lunge to your left. Nice and slow. And then slowly to the right. Feeling it in the hip. Bring it back center. And slowly untwist. And unhinge. Shake those shoulders out. Let's get that opposite side. There we go, hinging forward again. In that nice wide horse stance with that right hand. Bring that stick right to 12 o'clock, right in front of the body. Open up nice and wide. Big wingspan here, big wingspan. Now again, if you're just comfortable just here, just hold it. If you want to explore a little deeper, try that lateral lunge to the right. Take it to the left. Big inhale. Exhale. One more time. Feeling it right in the adductor here, right where the hip is. Come back center, untwist, unhinge. One more, you guys. I'm going to challenge you to go a little bit deeper. So let's go ahead and hinge. Turning to your right, 12 o'clock. If you feel like you can go a little bit deeper, let's hit 1 o'clock. If you feel you can go 2 o'clock, go 2 o'clock. Do not overdo it. 12 o'clock is perfectly fine. I'm going to try to hit 2. All right? Hold. And again, let's go ahead, hit that lateral wherever you're at on the clock. Deep. And reverse sides. Take it back to neutral. Careful when you come out of this. I want you to slowly untwist and come back. Opposite side. Let's go ahead and hinge. Turning to our left. Again, 12. Either 11 if you want to go deeper. Even deeper would be 10. But I think I'm going back to 11 on this side. So big, wide wingspan. Hold. Breathe. Big inhale. Exhale. Explore. And come back. We are getting ready for our final stretch, you guys, where you're going to grab your pad or pillow for your knee. I'm going to try to squeeze it in. Come back center. Slowly untwist. And come out of it. Nice. Shake it out. Okay, keeping your stick. Let's come down. We've got a couple minutes left. I'm notorious for going over. So, we are going to come into, I'm going to show it to you sideways here. Right foot forward, left foot back. Come into this kneeling position right here. So this is your stance right here. 90-degree angle. Top of the foot can be, back foot can be resting on the floor, okay? Or if you're more comfortable like this, that's fine. Facing you. We're going to start with a stick opposite of the leg. So it's in my left hand. We're going to open up the hip, deep stretch in that hip. So push your body weight forward and you're hanging. It's a kneeling hang. Really feeling that right in that hip flexor here. Breathe. Slowly come out of it. Taking the stick to the outside of that right leg, I want you to thread it right underneath that right leg here. Bottom of the stick connects to the floor. Stick connects to the hamstring. I want you to reach over with that right hand. Push the stick. It should be really connected to that leg, nice and stable. With that left hand, I want you to slowly reach over. So you're grabbing that stick. Try to keep facing me. Either keep it here, or if you're feeling like you can go deeper, I want you to reach that right arm up and slowly open. Stabilize, breathe. Slowly come back and connect. And then slowly unthread. We are going to get the adductor. I want you to turn, open up that right leg, bring the stick to 12 o'clock. We are going to get a nice little deep adductor stretch. It's at an angle. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Shift the hips back. Drive the stick forward. Breathe. If you want to flex the foot, go for it. If not, keep that connection. Explore the movement. Slowly round out of it. Nice and slow. Beautiful. We only have time for one rep on each side, you guys. We're going to do this now. So let's get that opposite side. You're in this kneeling position. You have right hand up. And I want you to just slowly push your body weight forward and just hang. Really feeling that in the hip. Big inhale. Exhale. And slowly come out of it. Final twist, you guys. Taking that stick on the outside of that left leg, I want you to thread it right underneath. That connection to the floor is important. Connection to your hamstring important. Left hand out, drive it in, reach over with that right, hold. If you're ready to go a little deeper, you can reach that left hand and slowly open. Breathe. And slowly come back. Carefully unthread. Facing the side here. We're going to get that final one for the adductor. Again, stick is driven in about 30 to 40%. Right about eye level. Take a big inhale. Exhale, hips come back. Lengthen through the spine. Feeling that stretch right in that left adductor. Again, if you want to flex the foot, go for it. Let's take one last big inhale up. And exhale. And now slowly round out of it. Nice and slow. Driving that stick in. Let it assist you coming back to standing. And you guys, that concludes our mobility training today on this beautiful Thursday. Again, my name is Debbie Gleeson. You can follow me on Instagram at Debbie F. Gleeson, Gleeson. And be sure to check in with Stick Mobility's YouTube for a lot more content, a lot of great workouts. They also have them on their Instagram page. And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you.